we did it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. And a very happy Magic Monday. One and all.
Yes.
We have made it. Hopefully you all had a great weekend. Whether or not you got to participate in Ether Drift pre-release events, whether or not you got a chance to enjoy our pre-release content around Ether Drift last week and this past weekend. Hopefully you still have had a good week/weekend since we last saw you, whenever that was.
Yeah.
We are going to be playing some more Cube today, but we will get to that in a moment. But first, for those of you that may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here to play some Magic the Gathering Arena here on Magic Monday, specifically some Chromatic Cube Draft. It's definitely my favorite format on Arena, but I've got a little twist tonight that I will talk about when more people have started to filter in. A little challenge I've given myself, plus a conversation that I want to have with people. So I'm going to start this first draft, but I'm going to let Amy chat with all of you. So if you're here and you want to let us know how you've been, etc., we'd love to hear from you in the chat.
Battle is here saying, hey, happy Monday.
What's up, Battle? It is great to see you.
Yes, it is.
How are you? How is every little thing? We were the first person here, and it is taking a little while.
Doesn't it always?
I do have a warm beverage. Wow, then 6 people just jumped in at once. Anyway, I do have a warm beverage, so if you see me bringing it up to my face and blowing on it, it's warm. That's why.
Mine is too, but I'm not going to blow on mine.
Yeah, that's the difference between Amy and I.
The warmer, the better. Battle says, okay.
Meaning he's doing okay.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Good to know. We're doing okay, too.
Yeah.
Long week last week.
Yes.
But worth it. That's
Sure.
what we do. We loved it. We're here.
Yeah. We got to see some awesome cards. We got to see some awesome people.
Yeah, you got there. No, the person didn't fill their seat.
No.
Boo.
Battle says, I should make a warm beverage. Agreed.
Yeah, it is very relaxing.
That's great.
What about now?
Uh-oh. Okay.
2 more. Fill your seats, damn it. It's cube time.
I was going to say, oh, we'll just play sealed, but that's not.
Not an option.
Nope.
Still waiting on 2.
Oh, damn it. How'd you lose one?
Still waiting on 1? No, we got them all.
Yes. Battle says, is it cocoa? It is not.
It is not cocoa.
It's vanilla almond milk that we warmed up.
Yes.
Lucian is here saying, joins chat, had to put guitar down, crying face.
Oh, I'm sorry to make you put the guitar down.
You have to.
Yeah, exactly. You can go back to it. We understand. This hand is... this pack is awful. Like Murderous Rider or Royal Eruption. I guess I take Murderous Rider because it's a rare as opposed to a common. And it's a creature, but it also has a removal spell tacked onto it. So sure.
I like Murderous Rider.
It's a
It's
good card.
pretty cheap.
Yeah.
I like them cheap. That's right.
You've come to the right place, Amy. All right. So I'll take Murderous Rider, following up Murderous Rider with... the Wandering Rescuer is pretty good. Saiba Siphoner? 2 less if there's no instants or sorceries in your graveyard. Return an instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. Twin Flame Tyrant. Nissa. Do you want to play Nissa, Amy?
Not when she looks like that.
Fair enough. Figured I'd ask, but you're right.
I feel like that one looks, the blue one looks like those videos. Have you ever seen those videos of like, It's supposed to be like this Zen YouTube video or whatever, and it's just like this bald guy and like, a very like quiet, brightly lit room. Or I should say like dimly lit, but with like colors. And then he's got these like little drums basically that are white, but they're lit with different colors, and they like do Zen music or whatever. That's what that looks like to me.
That's cool. I really don't know what to take out of this one, so I'm going to take Hangerback Walker and see if there are some colors that jump out at me as being open.
It's a good card.
Speaking of good cards.
Yeah. That's something that jumps out. Rona.
Rona does have a black activation.
Yeah.
There's Unstoppable Slasher, which I actually really like. It's a very good card.
Battle says, what set is this? It's Cube again.
Yes. So it's all the sets. We could just take Nicol Bolas.
Good.
And go 3 colors now.
That would be a fine choice. I mean, I wouldn't take the one next to it, but...
Atraxa, yeah.
Yeah, just because it's
colors?
4. No, but 3, I think you could swing. Hangerback ribs.
It says, I want mine.
Oh my god. All right, let me catch up.
Hangerback. I mean, we literally just picked Nicol Bolas, and now we have the Grixis land immediately after.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We could have taken, because we were in Grixis, we could have taken this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one.
Well,
technically this is 2 of our 3 colors, but this is all 3. And this is 2 of our 3 colors. What does this do? Conjure a lightning bolt into your library.
okay.
And it gains Storm. Angrath, they discard a card and lose 2 life. Gain control of one of their creatures.
All this means is that something will wheel that you can still take, but you need that land.
Yeah, I agree with you. Smart. You're smart.
I know. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Ruthless Technomancer. You may sack another creature you control. If you do, make a number of treasure equal to that creature's power. Sack X artifacts. Return target creature with power X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. X can't be 0. There's Forge Fire Automaton. There's Rayanya. Fire Dancer. 5 mana, 3/4. At the beginning of combat, create X tokens that are copies of another creature you control, where X is 1 plus the number of instants and sorceries you've cast this turn. No. I guess I'd just take Electrolyze. I guess I could take the Technomancer, maybe. Maybe I'm supposed to do that, because this thing lets us make a bunch of treasure, which could help fix our mana if we're heaviest in black.
Okay.
And then worst comes to worst, if we need to get a creature back from our graveyard, we can sack a bunch of treasure to get the creature back, basically.
Battle says the almond milk sounds good.
Yeah.
It is Battle. Thank you. And what kind of guitar, he's asking Lucian. And Lucian says, can't type and play, lol. Just had the urge to play, which is rare.
Okay, so yeah, you should jump on it, for sure.
So what kind of guitar is that, Lucian?
2, 3, ninjutsu for 3, combat damage for player, exile the top card of each player's library until the end of the turn. You may play one of those cards. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to... Oh, God, no. No, I don't want that.
Battle said, is it historic cube?
It is technically chromatic cube. That's what they call this one. So it's basically like, kind of incentivizes you to play multiple colors. Speaking of historic cube, here's Joyra, who benefits you from casting historic spells.
Here you go.
Which are, historic is artifacts, legendaries, and sagas. But we also just have Perforos, which, yes, Perforos it is.
Wow. Okay.
It's a good card.
It's the condom card.
The condom card?
Yeah, the condom set.
Oh, yes.
The
Very
picture
nice.
looks
Yeah,
like a condom.
It does. All right, so there's Hidetsugu and Kairi. So we can take that one. When it enters, draw 3, put 2 from the top of your hand top from your hand on top of your library in any order, and when it dies, exile the top card of your library. Target opponent loses life equal to that card's mana value. If it's an instant or a sorcery, you may cast it without paying its mana cost.
Very nice.
It is nice. And I'll take it. Okay, this is our opening pack. There's not much here for us. There is a buried treasure, though, which will help us to add mana of any color.
Okay.
So that helps fix our mana.
Wonderful.
Right? Okay, Hedron Archive also taps for mana, and you can sack it to draw 2 cards later. Good. This is a land in our colors. I'll take it. We could take Inferno Titan, but I think we go with Restless Vents to help us cast our spells. Savai Triome. It's 2 of our 3 colors. And we still have 3 mythics in our colors as well that came back.
Yeah.
When it enters, so this is the Lightning Bolt with Storm. Or 5 mana, 5/5 flyer. When it enters or attacks, exile the top X, where X is the number of creatures you control with power 4 or greater. You may play them until your next end step. Savai Triome it is.
Wow.
Who are we drafting with? Contemplato, Wild Potato. I don't have time to look at the rest. Oh, that's the only card we could take. In our colors, at least. As well as this. Cursed Recording. I think we're gonna... then we're gonna... Okay.
Well.
That's very unfortunate. Okay.
Soul Transfer.
No. I think it's going to be Storm Carved Coast.
Okay.
Again, our opening pack, like the first one we get, is bad for us. Like, there's this, but, like, it's 7 mana. 7 mana, 7/7, First Strike, Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach, Lifelink, Ward, pay 7 life.
Okay. That's a lot of shit.
Speaking of multiple choice, no, I'll take the land. Anyway,
Okay.
Let's see who we were drafting with. Contemplato, Wild Potato, Cravate, Beldar, Kaziza, CK5234, and Noobmasta69.
Oh.
As heard of in Avengers.
I was going to pronounce that person's name as SZA.
Maybe. But there's already a SZA.
There is.
I guess I'll take Gonti, because I really love Gonti. He's lower costed as well, which is quite helpful, because although our 4-drop slot's kind of the biggest right now, because we have 4 4-drops.
It's just, this is our curve.
Hopefully one of these 2 comes back. That's what I hope. Okay. There is loot and the fecund green shell in this pack, which is very funny and
great. You can't
great.
take green cards.
I know. I know you
just
like
them.
You like loot.
I do.
And I like the fecund green shell.
I like him too.
I know, but not as much as I do.
Well, that's true.
Nobody likes the fecund green shell like I like the fecund green shell.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. Do we take another Triome, or do we take Silumgar's Command? Counter a spell, bounce a permanent, -3/-3, or destroy a planeswalker. Choose 2.
I like that one.
Me too. It's just expensive. We need our mana. All right, fine.
We already took a lot of lands.
If by a lot you mean 4, that's fine. We'll make it work. Noxious Gearhulk is 6. Infamous Cruel Claw is 3. 3/3 menace for 3. When it deals combat damage to a player, exile cards from the top of our library until we exile a non-land. We can play that card by discarding a card rather than paying its mana cost. I could just take Thief of Sanity. Painful Truths, you draw X, you lose X, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast this spell. But Thief of Sanity is 3 mana, 2/2 flyer. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of their library, exile one of them face down, put the rest into our graveyard. We can cast that card for as long as it remains exiled, and spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast that spell. Yes, please.
Okay.
Again, lower drop, very helpful. Look, it's the Jolly Balloon Man. Soul Servitude is 3 mana. They sack a non-token creature. When they do, you may discard a card to conjure a duplicate of the sacked creature into your hand. It perpetually gains mana of any type, can be spent to cast this spell. Or we can take Null Priest of Oblivion, which I actually really, really like. So I'll do that.
Okay.
And it's a 2-mana spell. So
that one looks cool.
Archmage of Runes. It's a 5-mana 3/6 instants and sorceries, cost 1 less. Whenever we cast an instant or a sorcery, we draw a card. There's the 7-mana Star of Extinction. Destroy a land, and it deals 20 damage to each creature and each planeswalker.
Whoa. So we're taking that one?
No, it's 7 mana.
I don't give a damn.
It is a board wipe, but no. Rakdos joins up as 5 mana. When it enters, return a creature from our graveyard to the battlefield with 2 counters on it. Whenever a legendary we control dies, Rakdos joins up, deals damage equal to that creature's power to target opponent. Did we specify legendary creatures here? Is that not a thing? It's not a thing. Okay. Anyway, I'll probably just take the temple, to be honest with you. Sedgemoor Witch is not bad.
She's fine.
And she makes a pest.
Yeah.
But...
And she's got an amazing gown.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Tickle 'em.
We could play Kiora. We could play Sidisi. I mean, Marcus will be here eventually, right? So, I'm going to take this midnight clock.
It's pretty likely he'll be here, yes.
Yeah. In fact, I'll let you get back to it, I think.
Thank you.
I think
I'm very far
I'm so
behind.
sorry. I'm just going to clean up some of these picks if I can. I don't know what this does, but go ahead.
So, Lucian says the guitar is electric. Ibanez. Geo series. I have 2 of those and a Jackson Monarch. Erica is here saying hi, my loves.
What's up, Erica? Happy Magic Monday.
Yeah, good to see you.
How are you?
Battle says, oh, so it has an emphasis on multicolor.
Correct.
I just made a Tiamat deck last night.
Ooh.
Sick.
Very cool.
Lucian says, I can mash potato. Because our person that we're next to in the draft is a potato.
That's right.
Something.
That's right. Restless Spire could become a 2/1 during your turn. This creature has first strike, but it's 2 mana. But I could just take the land and the temple and scry 1. Both of those lands came back, which is why I was confused. Like, not confused, but like having a tough time choosing. X damage to any target, and next dragon spell we cost X less. We have 2 dragons. Okay. Magmatic Channeler. Why would you pick this one? Are you insane? God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you. Sorry. Ow.
You're welcome. I covered the mic, so I'm sure it helped a lot. I'm going to take the Raucous Theater here for sure over the infamous Cruel Claw or Painful Truths.
No one wants the painful truth. Apparently.
None of the above. I guess we'll take Jolly Balloon Man.
Yeah. I love him.
Again, none of the above. I guess it's the land just in case, but... And then Sidisi. You're a last pick, though. Okay. Well, we could take Dragon Master Outcast.
Cool.
We could take the Triome, which is 2 of our 3 colors. Again, Crush of Tentacles. I know you like this card.
I do.
Runescar Demon. There's the Overlord. Oh. When it enters or attacks, mill 4, then return a non-avatar from our graveyard to our hand. There's Vraska.
I do like Vraska.
That's rough, man. What do I take?
You gotta commit.
Commit to memory, yeah. I took Into the Royal. Good.
Okay, that's a good one, I feel like, right?
I agree. What do you do? Caustic Bronco, 2 mana, 2/2. Snake Horse Mount. Reveal the top card of your library, put it into your hand. Lose life equal to its mana value if it isn't saddled. Otherwise, they lose that much. Saddle is 3. What does this Nashi do? Deals counter damage to player. You may mill that many. Put it in a legendary and or enchantments from among them into your hand. Scrawling Crawler, Restless Reef.
There's also a dragon.
There's also the Overlord of the Boiler Bilges.
Oh, that one's good.
Yeah, I'm going to take that one. Oh, I like Erica's point here.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Play with fire it is. Thanks, Erica. Yeah, the dragon has, like, you know, a black activated ability and then, or a black, you know, adventure. Mm-hmm.
So what Erica says was, I would start focusing on low mana interactions now, which is a good point. She says we need into the royal, I think, which, okay, good. Because we picked it.
What do we have lands-wise? Black, red, blue. 3 blue, a lot of red, and a lot of black. So we kind of need to prioritize blue. This triome is blue-red. This is blue-black.
Search for Azcanta, she says.
Okay, got it. Just in time. Thank you, Amy.
She also says, hey, Joe, how would you feel about a game or two of Brawl tonight, since it's the last Magic Monday before a new format drops? Glittering Heart.
Well, I could make that work.
Yeah, why not?
5 mana, 4 damage to a creature, instant speed with Cascade. Oh, there's Tribal Flames, though. X is the number of basic land types among lands we control. So that could be up to 3. 2 mana to deal 3 damage. I like that. Why not?
I have to backtrack.
Okay, yeah, please do.
In chat here. Lucian says, and I can do the twist, since he said he could do the mashed potato. And Sizazistas. I have no idea what that means, Lucian. Not a single clue.
So you tap to you go to power from my group to that. I guess I just take Blood Chief's Thirst, because it's good.
That's such a long pause in the middle of my joke. Get used to it, Lucian. That's how I read. That's how good I am at reading.
Control. There's this. There's this. Country do get each. Okay. I mean, there's Watery Grave. There's Part the Water Veil is expensive. Clone Crafter. Conjure a duplicate of a random creature from an opponent's library into our hand. Interesting. Concealing Curtains. 1 mana for an 0/4. We could pay 3 to transform it. When it transforms, they reveal their hand. We choose an online card from it. If they discard it, then draw. Oh, no, it's a braid. Duh. You alright?
I don't know.
It's a way to destroy an artifact, so I definitely take a braid. Zombify, no. Piggy Bank, maybe. It makes a treasure, I guess. Portent of Calamity. You reveal the top X for each card type. You can exile a card of that type from among them, put the rest into your graveyard. Cast a spell from among them without paying its mana cost. If you exiled 4 or more, then put the rest into your hand.
Oh, he says it's like Scissor Sisters, which is a music group.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of them. That's cool.
C. Holland is here saying hey with a wave.
What's up, C. Holland? Happy Magic Monday.
Yeah.
Do I take Junji? 5 mana, 5/5 Flying Menace. When they die, each opponent discards 2 and loses 2, or put a non-dragon from a graveyard onto the battlefield under our control. We lose 2 life. Yes, Junji it is. Thanks, buddy. The Overlord came back. So did the Dragon Master Outcast. Overlord is milling, so I take the Dragon Master Outcast, the 1-drop. You got it.
Erica calls somebody a thief, but we're too far removed from whatever that joke was. I'm sorry.
No, I think she was implying I should have taken the thief.
Oh.
There was a thief card.
Okay. Well, regardless. Battle says nice. And let me go back down here.
Take the land.
Okay, I got everything.
Cool.
Oh, wait. Oh. No, Lucian said, weren't you, though? Wasn't I what?
All right, so 2 mana, 2/1 first strike. When it attacks, add a red. And you don't lose mana? Or when as steps and phases in?
She says, yeah, it was Thief of Sanity.
which I did take. It's a good card.
Oh, okay. See, there you go.
It's a very good card. Create a token that's a copy of another creature or artifact, except it's an artifact. It gains haste, sack at the beginning of the next end step. I mean, I guess.
I love Saheeli.
And now we have a walrus as well.
And who doesn't love a walrus? Am I right, Erica?
Aurelia. Oh, I love you so much. All right, cool. We did it.
Okay. Lucian says the long pause wasn't because of you reading slow.
Oh, did I
you mean
interrupt her?
You mean like me skipping backwards?
Oh, because I also might have interrupted you if I was like...
Sometimes I do that, Lucian, read it out of order, because if something is time sensitive and I notice that it's time sensitive, I'll read that and then I'll go back and read the less time sensitive things.
All right. So honestly, our curve is not as high as I was afraid it would be. I think last week I, went really hard in on that type of stuff. So, and like we have 9 basics in the deck, and every other land is a
I told you we took a lot of land.
Well, yeah. Overall, we definitely did, no question.
Marcus will be happy about that as well.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do in Chromatic, I guess. Like, that's kind of the point, so.
Yeah. He says, yeah, I got a bad timing as Joe's still drafting deck.
Yeah, that's on me too.
Erica says, I do like Paul McCartney.
Oh no.
Or I do like Paul McCartney.
Why? What did
The
I
walrus.
miss? Oh, hell yeah. Cuckoo Cuckoo indeed.
I like Saheeli, but I think she's a cut.
No complaints there.
Okay.
Okay, I only need 4 or 5 more.
We have Polly Pocket.
It really 100% is what that is.
I'm telling you. I had Polly Pockets, and that's exactly what it was like.
It really is. Like, I don't understand how it's not. Like, Lindsay Look, the artist for this card, you can't see it because it's behind us, but Lindsay Look is the artist for this card. She knew exactly what she was doing.
Yeah. Don't try to pretend this isn't a Polly Pocket Lindsay Look.
Oh, God. Let's not get aggressive towards the artists.
Erica says, maybe cut just a few more creatures so our Ascanta has a higher chance of hitting.
That makes sense.
Oh, Shar is here saying hi.
What's up, Shar? Happy Magic Monday. Great to see you. So this says that it's 1 or 0, but it's actually at minimum 2 because you need to pay X twice. So that's 1 twice, so 2. It's an even number regardless. So it's 2, 4, 6, or beyond.
Hurting inside tonight.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Shar.
Like, emotionally or physically? Or both, I suppose. It's probably just this. I don't really care.
Yeah, Joe had some heartburn tonight, so he's hurting on the inside a little bit too.
my tum-tum's been bothering me today. I'm not a big fan. I won't lie. There is Perforos. I probably just get rid of Perforos. We don't have a ton of creatures. Whenever another creature we control enters, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. I guess for 3 mana we can give our things +1/+0, but like, I don't know. I don't think Perforos is it.
Can I just say I hate when they remove the perforations from things and you can no longer open them. What the F? And they're like, they just draw a little picture of scissors on it. Like, we'll make you do it.
Mm-hmm.
We had to cut costs at the factory.
I need 1 more cut now. What would it be?
So we'll do the scissors because you have a cut.
Because I need a cut. Cut it out.
Yeah. Shar says, someone just came by. Someone I trusted. I told them to grab the 5 out of my coat pocket. Instead, they took all my money.
Lovely.
What the fuck? Wow, Shar. I'm sorry.
Me too.
That's messed up.
What does this card do again? Exile a creature, planeswalker for 3 mana at sorcery speed. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. I'm not going to get rid of that.
All because he's pissed at me for telling her case manager that he was threatening them, even though he knew the weather and stuff was bad. He was threatening to call the cops on them for withholding his money, but it's like the roads are bad.
Oh no. Okay, we're good there. I picked our sleeves very quickly, and we are ready to go.
What? He was threatening to call the cops. But the roads are bad. I'm not sure I'm grasping this fully, Shar. I apologize.
Can you grab me a napkin? Do you mind?
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Right.
That's too many.
It's too many.
Thank you. Okay, those can go away.
Our, not her. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense now. My good professor. Okay.
Because no, she's responding.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were trying to say something about your professor being in this scenario as well. Marcus is here saying sup.
What is up, Marcus?
Yes.
Happy Magic Monday.
Yes, you'll be happy with the stuff that we picked because we got lots of lands and a midnight clock.
And a midnight clock is correct, yeah. Also, I'm going to get Gonti out here, so that's something.
Also, Eric is here saying, play all the cards, crying laughing face.
Oh, I plan to. And hi, Eric. Great to see you.
It's very nice to see you.
I was literally talking about you yesterday, I think. Well, do I take land, or Coma World Eater?
That's a toughie.
Oh, Gonti, I love you so much. Hell yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I guess lucky for them I got 3 of their lands off the top of their library, but I sure did get Coma. Holy crap.
Take the land, LOL, Eric says.
Yeah.
Is it still going to cost you 7 to cast it?
Yeah, but it's of any color as well.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I know. Did
you explain that and I wasn't listening because I was reading chat? Okay.
Not at all.
I was like, please.
No, I think I read it when I took it, but no, I read a different card.
Oh.
So yeah. Anyway, in the turn, what does this thing do again? All right, they can put a counter on itself by tapping. I love this little guy. He's so cute. 3/1 trample. When it enters or attacks, they can search for a basic, put it onto the battlefield, tapped, and then shuffle. Wow. It's a good card.
Yeah.
Annoying, but good. And there's the land, which means we can play Jinji. The Midnight Sky. I love how they still are like, do you want to play Hangerback Walker for no mana? It's like, no. What a shitty idea. Why? I don't want that. Virtue of Persistence. They can put a creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield under their control. A 3/1 trample. Oh, because they can just get it back and get a land. Sure. I don't care. Get your stupid land later.
It's nice to hear that some people consider persistence a virtue. I haven't had the experience of people considering my persistence a virtue at all.
Do I just play Hangerback Walker for X equals 2? No, I don't think so. I guess I go to combat, swing out. They're at 15. We'll just end this quickly. X damage to any target. Coma's not a dragon, it's a serpent. And X is, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be 4. They'd go to 11. Not worth it yet. I will pass. They get, I assume, their own creature, which is actually really funny. Oh, they stole mine. Damn it. That's okay. If and when they kill one of mine, hopefully it's on their turn or like during combat on our turn or something, because then I can Null Priest of Oblivion and get it back. Their creatures have tap to add a mana. Then they play Solemn Simulacrum. When it dies, if it was a creature, it comes back as just an enchantment. You got it. They get to search for another land. Okay.
Eric says, make sure you win. Gotta go.
Okay. No worries, Eric. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will do my
Yeah.
best to win.
It was great to see you.
Yeah. I'll take my turn, I guess.
Shar says, I'm sorry about all that. I just can't stand thieves, especially after I've trusted them for years.
Sure.
Yeah. No, that sucks.
Okay. Counter a spell, counter an activated or triggered ability, return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand, create a token that's a copy of target creature we control, or draw a card. Now, Gonti is legendary, as is Junji, so that wouldn't be great, but I think it's fine. Basically, we can bounce Piggy Bank back to our hand, which is really nice. And we just have to leave that up there for when we want to counter something. Like the next big thing that they cast, we can just counter it.
Erica says, but you could clone Junji and get the death trigger.
Oh, very good point. Okay, I like that.
And she says, I'm very emotional tonight, but I'm emotional about the Odyssey, LOL.
Okay.
Oh, because they're making an Odyssey movie, right?
Are they?
Or am I crazy?
Oh.
I could have sworn they're making an Odyssey movie.
All right, let's let them do this. I know I could have like countered a triggered ability, but I'd rather counter a good spell that they're going to try to cast, even if it's a creature, I guess, but maybe not. So they surveil 1. They might just willingly put a creature into their graveyard if they can Virtue of Persistence it. They put the rune-carved obelisk in. That's fine. They really are trying to ramp into something here, it seems.
Shar says, I'm going to tell my case manager about this.
Look at this. Destroy a creature and destroy a land. Suck it, Casualties of War.
Nice.
I'm going to counter a spell. I'm going to return a permanent. I'm going to create a token that's a copy of a creature, and I'm going to draw a card. So target a non-land permanent. The Piggy Bank, please. Create a token that's a copy. This one. Sorry, Amy. And target a player, myself. Blowout. Hell yeah. Okay.
And Shar asks how everyone is tonight.
Choose a legendary permanent that you wish to keep. All others will go to their owner's graveyards. I will keep the token, because then I can get the real Jinji back. Each opponent discards 2 and loses 2. So they said nice. Yeah, it was a good hit.
Ooh.
3/3 is attacking, but it's going to come back, right? So block. No pump that I'm aware of. So it dies, it comes back though, so they don't get it back with their ability. And they don't get anything back, because I guess I have Jinji in my graveyard, so they think nice because they're going to get Jinji, but they're very wrong. Because now, I play Null Priest of Oblivion. I guess I should have attacked first, but this is fine. Null Priest of Oblivion, get Jinji back from the graveyard to the battlefield, choose the one I want to keep, this one. That one dies, it's a token. They lose 2 more life and go to 6.
Wow.
And then I will, I guess, pass, because again, I didn't attack, and that's on me. They are effectively at 1. I messed up a little bit there, but this will be fine.
Is this Rhino?
Yeah. No, not him. No.
Okay.
I'm almost certain.
Just making sure.
Yeah, that's a fair question. Okay, they're at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we just win. 5, 6. X equals 6. Target you. Auto pay. No need to mess around. Let's just see if you die. They said nice. Thanks. Good game.
Thank you, our Rhino.
Yeah. Good game to you as well. Okay.
So Erica says they are making an Odyssey movie with Elliot Page,
Ooh.
but I'm specifically emotional about the musical adaptation called Epic the Musical.
Interesting.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Zimian is who we're playing against right now.
Oh. Shar says, I did get some new games in my PS5. Very
That's cool.
nice.
All right, so they mulliganed. We're going to have to do the same. We literally can cast play with fire, and that's it. Two land again, but at least we have Search for Escanta into the Royal. So I guess I keep this and we ditch Hitotsugu and Kairi.
Erica says, yay.
Yeah, we won. I'll play the blue, hold the black. We just drew Bolus, so that's cool. We drew Storm Carved Coast. Unless you control 2 or more other lands, so I can do this and play Search for Escanta. And the next turn I can play this untapped. Case of the Lost Witness. They conjure 4 Fibblethrips into their library, then shuffle and draw a card. We get Midnight Clock. Surveil 1. Yeah, no, I'll play Midnight Clock, sure. Get it out early. It's a mana rock, but it also ticks up to oblivion, if you will. Anyway, so to solve, they have to control a legendary homunculus, so they have to get one of their Fibblethrips. And then once it's solved, they can look at the top card of their library anytime, and they can cast... and they can play lands and cast spells from the top of their library. This was a Prismatic Vista, which they pay to life. Then they have Nico. I've surveilled 1. Would be a 5th land, which I don't need right now. And I have enough to cast Nicol Bolas. So I think I'll ditch the land for now. I drew another land. Good, good. Let me scry 1 again. Soul Transfer definitely can stay where it is. And I'll play Nicol Bolas and make them discard a card. Oh, shit.
Shar says, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora and Star Wars Outlaws.
Okay, interesting. All right, so they discarded Spell Swindle. Now they kill Nicol Bolas. You got it. Now, what does Nico do? Make 2 shards. Exile a non-land creature they control, or non-legendary creature they control. Shards become copies of it until the beginning of the next end step. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. We're going to keep that where it is because we want it. It's good. We can then... Braid only does 3 or destroy an artifact, but we don't need that. I think I'll cast this, Hedron Archive. And then I could have Braid if I need to, but I think instead I'll just end my turn. A Braid is instant, so I can do it later. When the 12th hour counter is put on it, shuffle our graveyard, end our hand into our library, and draw 7 cards. Exile Midnight Clock. You got it. They gain a life and draw a card. They're back to 20. Okay. Take my turn. Hour counter.
Shar says, I'll try to be right back.
Okay.
So I guess she's stepping out for a minute.
Good luck. Play with fire is 2 damage to any target. If a player was dealt damage that way, scry 1. Soul Transfer. Oh my god, I do control an artifact and an enchantment. I can choose both. Creature or planeswalker from my graveyard to my hand. I did not think I would ever be using both of these. That is insane. Exile Nico and get back Nicol Bolas to my hand. Holy shit. Literally never thought that would happen. I never thought I'd be doing both. That is so dumb. Do I just abrade this in response? Definitely do. Goodbye.
Lucian says, Midnight Clock? What time is it? Midnight.
6 to midnight, yeah.
But it's the middle of the day.
All right, so Nicol Bolas the Ravager. Back in our hand. They pass. They just passed. All right, well, we have Thief of Sanity. I don't think they want us to play Thief of Sanity, so I'm going to. They very much have Counterspell mana up, and they discarded a Counterspell already. They countered it. Sorry. Anyway, they know I have Bolas in hand, so yeah, you can counter Thief of Sanity. That's more than fine. Guess I'd keep up into the Royal or play with fire. Saiba Siphoner with Flash. Sounds like fun. Return an instant or a sorcery from their graveyard to their hand. They choose a counterspell. They sure do. That's very annoying, but fine. Pass to the end of the turn. They sack it to scry one and draw.
Lucian says go to play Midnight Clock, but your opponent tells you can't play it yet. LOL.
It's not midnight yet.
Yep, it's only 8:46.
yeah, that's right.
We got a ways to go then.
Pull of the Mist Moon? The hell is this? End with kicker. Exile a non-land permanent opponent controls until this leaves the battlefield. When it enters, if it was kicked, choose a non-land permanent in their hand to perpetually gains. When this enters, exile a thing until it leaves the battlefield. That's insane. Midnight Clock, huh?
Is it a moon made of mist?
I guess.
Because that's just a cloud.
I'll just bounce it back to my hand, and then they get the thing. And it's a permanent that they can choose, is that correct? Oh, okay. Land can... Wait, do I have double black? I do. Okay, so yeah, land can go away. Transform it. You're damn right I'll transform it. Thanks for asking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could do this again. But we don't have any creatures, unfortunately. They don't have any counters remaining, so let's do this and make them discard.
Very over-the-top animation there.
That's Nicol Bolas for you.
Yeah.
Put an hour counter on it. Kaikar, so they can steal something now. They steal Bolas. I mean, you know, Murderous Rider is right here, so I'm not too worried about that. Speaking of which, I lose 2 down to 11, but Nicol Bolas is back. They discard a card. Thank you. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have 5 mana available. Gross. Let's surveil 1, draw a card. Put that in the graveyard. Draw the piggy bank. Nice. Does this only tap for blue? Yeah, okay. Fine. Not a problem. Now, what do we need to do? 4, 5, 6, 7 to bring him back? I mean, we certainly have that next turn, as long as Bolas lives. Joyra is not the thing to kill Bolas, so I don't care. And they passed. Beautiful. All right, well, what does he do? I can draw 2. I can deal 10 damage to a creature or a planeswalker. I can put a creature or a planeswalker from a graveyard onto the battlefield under our control. I mean, Kaikar and steal one of their things? Feels pretty good. Let's go like this. Enters tapped. Let's go to combat. And attack for 4 in the air first. Perfect, perfect. Then we'll transform him. Then he's here. I will -4. I will take Kaikar. Zephyr Awakener.
Lucian says grok. Grok.
I will take... Joyra, I guess? I don't know. Sure. Joyra. Why not? I still have Play with Fire. I can kill their creature if I really want to. And I'll end the turn. They scry 1, draw a card.
Siberian for oink oink. Oh.
Oh, interesting. All right, so goes to the bottom. That's good. They scryed to the bottom. They play Lauren of the Third Path. When she enters, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. And then they can tap it to make us each draw a card. So they destroy the Midnight Clock, I assume. I was like, if you're debating between the clock and the archive, like, good on you. Please choose the archive. Before my turn, do I kill something? I don't think it's relevant. I'll take my turn. Gonti, eh?
Oh.
Wow. Do I have 4 black mana? 1, 2, 3. No, I do not. Okay. Well, maybe I just draw 2 cards. Now I have more black mana. Thanks. Silumgar's command counters a non-creature spell, returns a permanent to its owner's hand, -3/-3, or destroy a planeswalker. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can cast something for 3 or less and still have enough to do Sublime Epiphany. So let's do this. Murderous Rider. Combat. 3 in the air, I guess? Sure. They're at 13 and we pass. Yeah, I've got a lot of things that'll stop a lot of things from happening. So we'll see. Yeah, Silumgar's command is if it's a non-creature spell, we got options.
Lucian says because of Piggy Bank. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, I figured. Makes sense to me.
That's all the Siberian I know. Oh, well. Okay.
Hey, we draw a card. Thanks, opponent. Xander's Lounge, huh? Ah, the good old maestros. You're the best. Dragon Lord Ojitai. Man, really feels like you want that card to land. And I really don't want that card to land. So counter, bounce a thing, create a token that's a copy, and I draw a card. It's not legendary? Holy shit. I'm going to bounce this thing to your hand, I guess. A creature I control, Murderous Rider, and I'll target myself to draw a card. Oh, and I cast a non-creature spell. Exile another creature we control, and then return it. I don't have anything that would benefit from that, so I'll just make a spirit. More flyers. Thanks,
yeah,
Kaikar.
It's a flying spirit.
They touch the spirit realm to get rid of their own Kaikar and get Joyra back. You got it. Not a problem. That's not a bad play. Oh, and then it flickers, so that they steal Bolus. Okay. Well, Raucous Theater. Surveil 1. Land to the graveyard.
But you need more land.
I can Gonti and still have 5 mana available. And this needs 4 total. So yeah, Gonti first. Oh, I could take their Fibblethip, but it's going to the bottom anyway. Gale's Redirection. Exile a spell, then roll a d20 and add that spell's mana value. 15 plus, you can cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost for as long as it remains exiled. Or we can give our things lifelink, draw a card, or put an attacking or blocking creature on top of its owner's library. I guess it's Gale's Redirection. Oh, I guess we should... Did we play a land already? We did, yeah, okay. Later. So if we kick this for 4, we just destroy Kaikar, get Bolus back, they discard a card, and then we swing for a bunch. Alright, now hopefully they leave us with a red. Does the auto tapper leave us with a red? It sure does. We're good then. Discard a card. You just keep letting me get it back. I'm going to keep getting it back and making you discard. Seems great. I'm going to swing with everybody. Because even if Jorah blocks one of the 2/3s, you got it. She's going to play with some fire and die in the process. So there you go. We gain 4 life as well. So we're at 15. And it goes to the bottom of my library, but it's a token, so it doesn't. But still, pretty great. Narset. And they conceded.
Thank you, Simeon.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it.
Battle says Grok is a great name for a goblin.
True. Very true.
Maybe if the goblin looks like a pig. But Lucian says, I keep forgetting Murderous Rider's name when it came in.
Out.
Oh. so kept calling it Midnight Runner.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
Sure, why not? Ooh, do I... I could scry one, surveil one, because I kind of want... That's tough. I guess I want this first.
Erica says, "Oh, I could tell you what I had for dinner."
Please do.
Yeah.
All right, so I want... Do I want Piggy Bank on 2? I think I do. Restless Vents... No, I think I want Thief of Sanity on 3, right? So, fine, I'll take time off. Enters tapped unless we control 2 or more other land? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. When have you ever seen me scry lands to the top? That, like, never happens. And yet, here we are. But yeah, Thief of Sanity on curve feels pretty damn good. Now I guess I play Piggy Bank, right? Okay, Piggy Bank it is. Storm Carved Coast... No, because this enters tapped. We want that because we're playing Piggy Bank. So, perfect. Okay. Yeah, because if you make me trade, I'll trade, but I'm assuming you're not attacking your Mythic into my Piggy Bank.
She says, "I had a Jimmy John's sandwich, specifically the tuna salad club, and bacon and extra pickles."
Wow. Very cool. Oh, okay. That
Battle
guy's
says,
worth
"It
5.
sounds good." It does sound good.
They got our Null Priest of Oblivion and Drown in Ichor. They play the Null Priest for 2. Now we've got a 4th land here, which would give us Gonti. Sure. Gonti it is. I would like... Oh, their lands are so pretty. This is literally the only card we can pick. Okay. Again, it was 3 land and a spell. We never did cast that Coma that we stole last time.
No.
It's a little expansive.
Yeah.
So what does it say? It gains when this creature dies or is put in exile. Return it to its owner's hand and make a 1/1 spirit. You got it.
Lucian says, "I was going to write a novel. Grok would have been the name of a commander. He'd be very greedy, lol.
Okay.
Midnight Runner because of Dexys Midnight Runners, lol. Come on, Eileen."
Oh, okay. I was going to say I don't know who that is, but then you said come on, Eileen, so.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are so, like... Let's do Dragon Master Outcast first. Consider next. Murderous Rider absolutely stays. Hell yeah. And then I draw it. And then... I don't need that, I guess. Can we do this? We can just do this, huh? Destroy target creature or planeswalker, we lose 2 life? I mean, yes, please. Goodbye, Kaya. Perfect.
Erica says, "I didn't know I was a cold tuna salad person until recently."
Oh, you know what? Interestingly, like, I'll have cold tuna salad on a sandwich. In general, I feel like just, like, eating it out of a container would not necessarily be my thing.
Oh, okay.
But in a sandwich, absolutely. With, like, you know, some stuff on it or whatever. I love egg salad. I love chicken salad.
Tuna salad, ham salad.
Yeah, ham salad, I think I have to be in the mood for ham salad. Because it's like a little gross to me. But, like, I like ham a lot. So, like... Choose target opponent. Conjure a duplicate of the top card of their library into your hand. Okay.
Lucian says, "What species is that? I'm 100% human." Sideways crying laughing face.
What species is what?
A tuna salad person.
Oh, I see. That's funny.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, so we're going to... I guess Abrade the Agent of Rafine. We'll only have 2 mana left after that, huh? So I guess I'm supposed to play this Mirror? God damn it. Oh, but this is an instant too, and so is this. Counter target spell, seek a card with the same mana value as that spell. Damn it. I really don't want them to keep stealing my stuff. But that's fine. I think I will... I'm going to play the mirror so that I give myself more opportunities next turn. I am at 8, by the way, and they're at 22. This is really rough. That Kaya did a lot to screw us over.
Erica says, I had a huge egg salad phase like 2 years ago where I'd make it every day. And Lucian says, how big was the egg?
All right, so Blood Chief's Thirst for... Oh, mana value 2 or less. That'd be the agent. For 1 black mana, we could do that. Okay, there are a lot of options here, and I kind of want to do all of them, but there's only so much we can do. So, Blood Chief's Thirst for 1 black destroys Agent of Rafine. Yep. Oh, I can't. Okay, that's fine. So whatever. Yes, you get 1 copy of one of my cards, and it's exiled face down, so I'll never know what it is until they cast it, but that's fine. Then I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's unfortunate. But what I could do is Murderous Rider, I guess, and then leave up the 4 mana for Kindred Denial. Yeah. Let's try that. Okay. Yeah, I stole one of their cards too, so. Oh, look! Oh, that's great. I get to seek a 6 mana card. So I believe that was my Sublime Epiphany. But I'm going to counter it. And then seek a 6 mana card, which is... Alright, so that was their Sublime Epiphany. Because I was able to grab mine out of my deck. Thanks, opponent. That was cool. They stole our Nicol Bolas the Ravager. I discard a card, huh? Probably Thief of Sanity, I guess? Because now I could return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand. And that would be Nicol Bolas, the Ravager. I obviously will block Nashi, because I have to. They get it back into their hand, and they get a Spirit. I guess they're just going to replay it immediately, right? But I'm at 3. Like I said, they play Solemn Simulacrum and don't play Nashi. Okay, well, we drew a land. Okay. Sublime Epiphany would counter an activated or triggered ability. But... Okay.
So Battle says, I made some hot cocoa and ate some pickled herring.
Okay. Cool.
It's an interesting combination, Battle.
Sure.
Erica says, geez, I got up from the sofa to get to the PC and get ready for Brawl, and my back decided, nah, actually limp over there.
That sounds like me for the last 2 days.
It does sound like him for the last 2 days. Oh, sorry, Erica.
Yeah, me too. Obviously. All right, place something. Even if it's Nashi, I guess I counter it. But I hope it's whatever else you drew that is going to be like big and splashy. And yeah, there it is. Cool. Okay, so we're going to Sublime Epiphany, counter a spell, return Nicol Bolas to our hand, make another mirror, and draw a card. So bounce Nicol Bolas back to our hand, create a token that's a copy of Palladium Mirror, and I will draw a card. Auto pay the 6.
Lucian says, Battle, was it red? Was it a red herring?
All right, so was the Nicol Bolas... Why did it go back to their hand? It was not their card. It conjured a duplicate of it into their hand. So it was their card.
They just have the same cards as us, I guess.
No, they conjured a duplicate of our card into their hand,
Oh, so
which
the
means it is
duplicate
their
is
card.
their card.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Right, so 3 damage to a creature goes here. Blocking Solemn Simulacrum so they can draw a card. But also, so we live, obviously. But they do end up drawing a card.
Battle says it may have been red. Don't know how long it was pickled.
Oh, they win. Okay. I just forgot they had 3 mana. All right, very good.
Thank you, Kuru.
So I will say, one of the challenges that I put forth to myself tonight, or the challenge, I guess, that I put forth for myself tonight was, first of all, that win was perfectly fair, I think. But I told myself that I wasn't going to get salty about any cube losses tonight. Mainly because last week during Cube I was salty. And then during the streamer event I was salty because we were playing against a butt ton of pros.
Yeah.
And I was kind of sick of it and really annoyed. And I told myself that tonight was just going to be chill and fun and relaxed. But that I was going to get one thing off my chest early and quickly. And that is that for those of you that watched our content this past week, and actually over the last couple of weeks, if you watched Magic Monday with us, you will have noticed that, yeah, that's fine, that 2 weeks ago or so, I think it was 2 weeks ago, when we played Magic Monday, we played Duskmorn draft because they took Pioneer Masters away because, even though the new set was not set to come out clearly for a while because it's still not out, but they still decided to do that. They thought that would be a good idea. Then, last week, they started Cube, so we were able to play Cube last week, which, again, is frustrating for its own reasons, and that's fine. And then pre-release comes around. So Friday, if you didn't see, we made a video. We opened 3 pre-release kits at the event itself. It was an absolute blast. I always love being at Champion. So shoutouts to Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York. They're fantastic. So like I said, I always love being there. What a cool environment. And I actually loved all the cards that I opened. I thought I did, I thought we opened quite well. I misclicked, but that's fine. We're still not getting salty about this. It's not necessary. But the thing that I am salty about is that right after, or shortly after, Arena decided that it would be a good idea to just get rid of Pioneer Masters Limited and then not bring up the most current limited format at that time in paper, which was Foundations. Thank you so much. Instead, they brought back Duskmorn, which is a great set from earlier in the year. Don't get me wrong. But there was no reason to do it like that.
No.
None whatsoever. And then, like I said, on top of all of that, what do they decide to do? But I can't get rid of this stupid Vorinclex, can I? Return a permanent to its owner's hand. I mean, I could do that, I guess. I choose 2, so -3/-3 to this thing. All right, anyway. So, what do they choose to do? But when I open my pre-release kits in our video is when I come to find out that there are no more codes for MTG Arena in the pre-release kits.
Yep.
I almost lost my goddamn mind. You've got to be fucking kidding me. The number of people that you have playing this game and you screw up multiple, and I mean multiple times. The economy of sealed is already absolutely infuriating in my opinion. It's ridiculous because if you enjoy playing sealed, F you, I suppose, right? That's what you're being told. But, all right, so I want to return this and then -3/-3 to this. Okay. So that's what you're being told if you want to play sealed, is that too bad, you suck, I guess.
Yeah, because not enough other people want to do it, so.
Correct. Do I have any creatures?
Clearly you're wrong for wanting to do it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fine, I'll just play Search for Escanta and pass. But then to take something that is supposed to, maybe they found that it doesn't. I don't care. But you're taking something that is supposed to bring people from digital only to paper, right? To incentivize them, hey, you come out to a pre-release, you can get some codes. Now, obviously, the reason we started giving codes away, because it may seem like I am being hypocritical by saying, hey, incentivize people to come out to stores, but there are absolutely people who are not near a local game store, whose local game store is toxic or inappropriate or whatever. Unfortunately, those do exist. Or that they maybe are not in proper health to be able to go out in public spaces in a post-pandemic world. I don't know that, and I can't judge anybody for that. But we give those codes away, and I tell people, hey, if you're going to a pre-release, don't use this code, because then you're taking it from somebody who won't be able to get out to a pre-release or buy a kit or something like that. So I still try my best to be able to, like, give people that heads up when we give those codes away. If people choose not to listen to that and they are a bad actor in that way, there's literally nothing I can do about that.
Right.
And it's at that point, in my opinion, it's not my responsibility to do that. I'm doing the best that I can to give back to our community. And like I said, if there are people who are bad actors, those will always exist no matter what you do. And there's only so much I can do to mitigate that, and I do the best that I can. But beyond that, if you're taking away the codes, you're not just taking away the codes, right? Where you're like, it costs them nothing. Like, it costs them literally the cost to print the cards that the codes are on, and that is it. That's literally it. And yet, I guess I should keep this. No, it targets a planeswalker too. Untap a permanent. I guess that doesn't matter. Anyway, it costs them nothing to make that. We know that it costs them nothing to make that, because it's the same printing as any other card that they could possibly have to make. And yet, it gets people to your LGSs that are the ones that make you the money that you make and make you as popular as you are.
Right.
That's it. I'll play the 1/1 Hangerback Walker just so I have a million blockers since I'm at 2. And I'll say no attacks. Okay. And so instead, they just take it away because why? Why? What could possibly be the reason why that would be a good enough reason? Is it that people aren't spending enough money on packs on Arena, and because you're giving away 6 at a time in these codes, then change it to 5.
Right.
Like, I don't understand why it's either 6 or nothing. Why is that the decision that you made? So like I said, I gave myself the challenge tonight to not be salty about Cube. Like, we're probably losing this game, and that's more than fine, in my opinion. But I'm gonna be salty about the no codes thing. Absolutely, I'm gonna be salty about it. Yeah. It's bad enough that you limit it to 1 per account, even though I can spend my money as I choose on your product, by the way, and buy a ton of it, and not be able to use the items within the product that I purchased because you chose to limit it.
Yeah.
I could do that. And I do that. But to be honest, I've gotten past that. There would be no benefit to me being upset by that. What I am upset by, instead, is the fact that you just took it away. I don't know, maybe it was announced, and maybe some of you are saying right now, what they may have said. I didn't see them talk about it at all, the reasoning behind not putting it in there, but I really can't imagine what that reason is. I truly can't.
Thank you, AG Silver 935.
That's right. No salt whatsoever. We're just moving on. So that frustrated the crap out of me, and the fact that while I'm filming the video is when I find that out. Again, I did not seek it out. I haven't read a lot of the stuff from them recently, so that's 100% on me. That part's on me. But like I said, I genuinely do not know what they could say where I'd be like, oh, okay, that makes sense for why you got rid of it. I just cannot fathom what that reason would be. But instead, just no codes in the packs whatsoever. Why? Why? this hand's not great. Mulligan that. I can keep this. For sure I can keep this. The question is, we have the blue here. So it's search on 2, clock on 3. But then we have to ditch... Oh, I guess we just ditch a land. Silly me. Yeah, we ditch a mountain. Okay, we're good.
It may just be the kind of thing where at some point they'll announce, like, oh, sorry, we didn't put the codes in there. Like, we thought that it was printing them and it wasn't, or some kind of nonsense.
They would have known that ahead of time. They would have said that already. It's nice of you to try to, like, think of a reason, but
I'm just saying, like, there have been times where they've been like, oh, well, you know, and they tried to backtrack something.
I wasn't shaking my head at you. I was shaking my head at that. Bolus. Yeah, I'll keep that on top. Thank you. Oh, but unfortunately that means we can't play clock. Oh, yes, we can. Duh. Clock makes mana. So that's great. So we can play Bolus next turn on curve. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, this cat is going to get annoying, but we can make it work. Solemn Simulacrum. Good play. Second time, so they double the counters. It's a 6/6 now. And we're at 11 on turn 4. Turn 3, actually. It was their turn 4, I guess. Hitotsugu and Kairi is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, sure. We can play that next turn. Keep. Play the theater. Surveil 1. Keep the land, I guess. Bolus. Yeah, so you can read what folks have been saying, because I got my rant out. If 100%, as always, if people disagree with me and do see a reason, I want to know, because I can't think of it, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Okay. Lucian says the network issues didn't help either. Server issues, you know what I mean.
During the stream, yeah, it cut out like twice. Like I said, I wanted to give them credit where credit is due. They realized it and took care of it, I would argue, pretty damn quickly. But yes, it was frustrating to get kicked out multiple times. But
not get our win.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is Hitotsugu and Kairi. Draw 3, put 2 from our hand on top in any order. So we'll do that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Murderous Rider we need very badly next turn. Sublime Epiphany can go back on top, as can Null Priest of Oblivion. We want the Sublime Epiphany on top. I'll say no attacks. Bolus can block Solemn. Oh, we're just dead if we don't. Yeah. Hitotsugu and Kairi can block, I guess. Oh, but they have 2 tramplers. Awkward. Yeah, we're just dead. Okay. Unfortunate. So yeah, I guess we're ready for Erica then. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, because we block like here and here. It doesn't matter. We're very dead to tramplers. This card's insane. And they had it out on turn 2 and then played multiple lands, so that's how they won.
Thank you, Marble Skull.
That's right. Good game.
Erica's already here, by the way.
No, I know. I just mean like...
Lucian says, I quit Standard and stopped going to pre-releases years ago. Just can't afford it. Now I just print proxies for casual play. Still don't have money, though. Sideways crying, laughing face.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I again, cannot fault you for that. We struggled a bit to afford this particular pre-release. And again, shout outs to Champion for being awesome. It's not their fault. They, in fact, you know, when we get to go there and get sponsored by them, you know, we get helped out in that way because we do stuff for them. And we rep their store because they're great people. And in turn, they help us out because we do that work for them. In fact, if you haven't seen they didn't ask me to say this. I'm saying this of my own accord. If you haven't seen the like 2.5 minute or 3 minute video that we made called like Ether Drift pre-release in Poughkeepsie, New York or something like that, that video was hilarious. And if any of you have seen Greg in the chats at the end of these streams and are curious what Greg looks like, watch till the end of the video. Because you actually will get to see Greg on camera. And shout outs to Greg for participating in the video. I did not know he was going to do that. It was a full surprise to me, but we did all that in one take. So it was a lot of fun. I definitely encourage you to check it out. Like I said, it's literally 3 minutes long, so it is not a long time investment. All the other videos that we made around this set so far have been longer time investments, and I would encourage you to go watch those, but of course, I'm not going to be like, look, take 10 hours, go watch the whole stream, like, take 3 minutes and go watch that video that I did with Greg. It was very fun. And if you have the time, I encourage you, like I said, to check it out. Erica, if you are listening, you are more than welcome to challenge us at any time. Wow, we completed none of our dailies tonight.
She's the number 1, correct?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So this is telling us how many of our friends are currently on Arena right now.
Oh, okay. I'm here thinking that because it says 1, the whole time that it was saying 1,
No.
that she was waiting for us.
No, we're ready, Erica, yes. No, so that just tells us how many of our friends are live on Arena right now.
Okay.
So we could click in, see our friends list, and then click one of our friends and click challenge. Okay. The challenge comes up when it pops up here to say they challenged you or whatever.
I'm looking at that for the last 2 games going like, okay, like Eric is here waiting for us. Gotcha. But no, okay. I did not realize.
No worries.
I don't know how this thing works.
And that's why I'm happy to explain.
Let's see. Lucian says, too many bad actors in this series I'm watching at the moment. LOL. I know you're saying actors. Okay. I'm just salty about MTG in general.
Instead of actors, right? Actors. Okay. We do say actors. It's a Dina deck. It's a good deck. We have Glimpse the Unthinkable this early? Okay. I like Glimpse the Unthinkable. I also like make her mill 4. Look at the top 2 of their library, exile one face down and the other on the bottom of that library. We can play it for as long as it remains exiled. We can flash it back for 3. Okay. Keep. I will say hello, Espeon Sun. Enters tapped unless we control an island. That's not an island, so I'll let it enter tapped because we can't do anything for 1. So there you go. What do you do, John? That's so weird.
And his name's just John.
That's what I'm saying. I love it. It's so weird. Activate only if you control an island or a swamp. So I guess we can just play this. That's an instant. That's a sorcery. This is a sorcery. Let's do this first. Creature cards in all graveyards? Whatever. I'll make her mill 4 to get it started. Ooh! We hit 3 creatures off of that. Yes! Oh, and they're good ones, too. Okay. Veto, the 8/8 Trample Haster, and the 7/6 for 4. Good. Yeah, pretty good. Good hits all over. All right. Do I need a 3rd land? No. I would need a 4th. If you control 2 or more other lands, it enters tapped, which it will always from now on, so I might as well do that.
I love that land art so much.
The Hall of the Storm Giants is incredible. Pretty. And your favorite part of it is?
When it's in foil.
Because we have one as a promo foil, I think, from that set.
And it's possibly the most gorgeous foil I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it's good.
It's so good.
All right, John. So sorry, I didn't get to read what you did. You're a 4-mana, 3/5 at the beginning of our end step. We draw a card. If our library has more cards in it than their library, otherwise she mills 5 cards. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna drop John. I'm gonna attempt to swing for 3, even though we're a mill deck. It worked, and then I draw a card. Ghost Vacuum. Yum, 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 yum. Perfect.
So Marcus says, so long as you signed up with your arena email when attending a pre-release, you get rewards in your arena account within 2 weeks of the event.
So, okay, I'll ask you a question, Marcus, because maybe you know, maybe you don't. Is that new? Or that has always been the case? Because if it has always been the case, then that's bullshit. But if it's new, then maybe.
Well, but it doesn't help us. Because we can't give away codes at that point.
Correct. Correct. But I guess maybe their rationale behind that then is that, what do I need? I need black more than blue? Yeah. I guess their rationale at that point is to say that, sure. Is to say that they, I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Oh, is to say that there's not a possibility for other people that aren't us of like going to 3 pre-releases and getting 2 extraneous codes that they can't use. They'll just get rewards. It's just that, again, if those rewards aren't proportional to the number of pre-releases you attended, it's still the same issue. It's just that you can pretend that it's not because it's not in their face about it, basically.
All right.
So, Gift of Paradise, we gain 3 life. We can put it on a land that will tap to add 2 mana of any one color. So I'll put it on the swamp. So gain 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 2, this is 5, and this is 2. So I could get rid of this with Extinction Event, but I could just wait. Do I have 3 mana? I sure do. Oh, right. I could Siphon Insight as well, huh? 1, 2, 3, and then I have 1 mana left for Ghost Vacuum. Oh, 2 mana left for Glimpse the Unthinkable. You got it. Targeting Erica again with Siphon Insight. I'll take the Relic. Cool. Relic is 3, which I can't play right now, but I can play Glimpse. Jesus. Target player mills 10 cards is just so nice. That gave me 1 more creature? Holy shit! We milled 3 cards, or we milled 4 cards and got 3 creatures. We then milled 10 cards and got 1 creature.
Wow.
What the hell? That's dumb. It's funny, but it's dumb. Whenever she gains life, we lose a life. She can sack another creature and have Dina gain +X/+O, where X is the sacked creature's power. This thing is a 5/5 with Magecraft. Whenever she casts or copies an instant or sorcery, she gains 1 life, so no blocks on the 5/5. We're at 21.
Marcus says, as of Aetherdrift, they didn't advertise it at all.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, because if they had advertised it, then they would actually have to give people those rewards instead of people hopefully not actually using them, which is, I'm sure, what they had in mind.
Yeah.
Battle says, I heard Aetherdrift pre-release here was $44.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it depends on your store,
Sounds
right?
terrible.
Because with the play boosters, when they changed over to play boosters, which to be fair is now a year old, right? Plus, because it was, I think Murders of Color of Mana was the first one, which was last year's first set. Do I just play this 6/4? Yeah, because then we can unearth it later. And Ghost Vacuum. But as of play boosters coming out, it did make everything cost more money because they were like, well, play boosters have more in them, so pay us more. And it's like, yep, that makes sense. And so stores did have to try to determine what they were going to do in terms of with, you know, their product, in terms of what they were going to charge. And some stores went way over the top and some stayed reasonable. So obviously, I would put Champion on the reasonable side. I literally played in 2 events there this weekend, and it would have been 3, but we were having a snowstorm, and so the second event this weekend did end up unfortunately getting, well, I wouldn't say it got canceled. People chose not to come.
Right.
Because of the bad weather.
It wasn't safe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it got bad by the time the event would have ended. Basically, at the time that the event would have started, the weather was perfectly fine. But at the time that the event would have ended, it would have been very dangerous to try to get home.
Yeah.
So we left way early, and many people, like, we left early from the first event, basically. So yeah, it worked out well for us in that regard.
Yeah.
That's when it enters. What is this? 4 mana at the beginning of your upkeep, sack a creature. When you sack this. Okay. So I guess I'll take the 8/8, sure.
C. Hollins is MTGA. Messing with Joe since 2020. LOL.
God, you know it so much. You just know it does. You know it does. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 leaves me with 1, 2, 3, which is enough for this counterspell. Okay. Sure. Well, plus there's all these things now. 2 tokens that are copies, so it's actually 3 more. So that's good.
Battle says the Innistrad Remastered was 35, but that was a draft.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, because Innistrad Remasters, I mean, I don't know how people, like, how stores dealt with that specifically, because I know that was different. But, interesting. I guess now I just pass. So basically here, what can Lily do? Just +1, so that's fine. But we can counter a spell and make her mill 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. She's got some mana. 1 into her hand and the rest into her graveyard. By the way, when we looked before, she had 69 cards in her library, which is nice. Ah, the One Ring. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
But now she has 61 cards left in her library, which is too many. Uh-oh. Getting attacked. That's fine. Take the damage. Go to 5. Unfortunate. But 7 mana means don't do it, Erica. I mean, I guess I'll ghost vacuum up some stuff. Sure, Muscoozy. I'll take that. Thank you. Drew Deep Muck Desperado.
Yeah, look at that guy. He's awesome.
I will first, I guess, choose Odd. Hopefully. I just really want this Pledge Mage off of here. It's going to kill me. Like, Dina's good, but she's not killing me, so there's that. I guess well, no, I wasn't targeting anything. So it would be this for 3, and then we'd have enough to still counterspell. So we're good. Deep Muck Desperado.
Yeah.
Now
the Hot Bottom Feeder song.
Yeah, that's such a good song.
It really
is.
If
you all have not heard the song Hot Bottom Feeder, go look it up. It is hilarious.
Yes, it's very funny.
Just
and well
hilarious.
done and good.
Oh man, she mills 6 cards, huh? Damn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got 2 more creatures there. Oh, and then we go to 3. All right, well. And then we go to 2. God damn it. Erica! All right, fine. We do have 12 mana available to us next turn, which is a lot. She goes to 21. We're at 2. So any life that she gains, we lose 1, which is a problem. She also has now 51 cards left in her library, which is still scary. Okay, annoying, but fine. Jesus. Pelucranos. Uh-oh. We're at 1.
Oh, Okay.
And you know what 1 is not?
0.
Correct. But send a
it's
message. No, not yet. But we are probably still going to lose for sure. But we can pass to blockers. We can still block. But Erica has sent a message unless... well, never mind. Okay. Dina is dead. Or, sorry. Well, Deep Muck Desperado is dead. Dina became a 7-1. I will exile Pelucranos from her graveyard, though. That's a thing that I can do. I drew a swamp, and Erica knows what the deal is. I'm going to hold on to this patented Geek for All handland. Then I'm going to Ghost Vacuum and get these creatures onto the battlefield. She gets things. +1/+1 counter. And a tap treasure. And she gains 2 life.
Wow.
And we lose a life and die.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. It's fine. Everything is fine. Let's go like this. I think it's way too late, right? It doesn't matter. The ability's already in the stack. Irrelevant. Resolves.
Thank you, Espeon Sun.
So good. I should have done that earlier.
I never heard of.
Well done, Erica. Incredible. That was fun. We completed one of our dailies.
Yay.
That's funny. It's funny. I think we have a chance against that deck, but that was very, very good. Very good.
Erica says, do you want to do one more against Tamio and Nashi?
Sure, why not? Why not? Great game, by the way, Erica.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at Loot.
Yeah. Oh, cutie.
I'll still play A Million Dreams. That's the name of our deck.
Really?
Because we make the mill, so the deck is called A Million Dreams.
Oh, I see.
Have we talked about that? Do people remember why that's called that? Our deck is called that, I should say. We have Cut Down, we have Doomblade, we have Relic Golem, and we have Didn't Say Please. Good lord. Okay. All right, well, they all enter tapped. All of them. But this one's either color. And she starts at 24 instead of 25. Nashi is 4 with Flash and Menace and Ward 2.
Steve Helen says, just watched the song. Different.
It's good. I like it.
It is different, but it's good, though.
It's very fun. I could cycle that, but I'm not going to do that. We pass. Okay. We could cut down anything that she plays. Total power and toughness 5 or less. So we still wait. Baleful Mastery. We just have a lot of removal, huh? All right. Well, anyway. Yeah, Doomblade and Cut Down. Pass. Baleful Mastery. Exiles a creature or a planeswalker. I guess we could play the Relic Golem.
Yeah.
Next turn. She passes. Okay, well this is fun. This enters tapped. And now we will play the Golem, or at least attempt to. It does not get countered. Gorgeous. It is a 6/6. And she plays Omen of the Hunt.
Ah.
She can search for a basic, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. Rampant. I love it. Isn't that art awesome? I love the Omen arts for that reason. Just the gods like that close up in their face. It's really cool.
Very pretty.
Yeah. By the way, we learned in our big opening video, we opened 2 cases of product from Aether Drift, on Thursday. So that video came out late Thursday. Uro, huh? Wow. But we
Cool.
learned that in the commander cards for this set, there is a new Nissa card whose art was drawn by Magali Villeneuve.
Which made me so happy.
Yeah.
I love Magali as an artist, always have.
Yep.
And Nis is my favorite planeswalker, so.
She's right over. Nope, nope. Pull my hand closer. She's right there. Jace. Okay, well, she has no creatures in the battlefield, so I guess I play Jace. I do have the double blue. I guess I could play John too, but does my library have more cards in it than hers? Yes, it does. But I guess I play Jace. Done. -2. Target her. She mills 3. We draw 1. Play the Temple. Scry 1. Contaminated Aquifer would be our 6th land, which I don't think we need. I'm going to put it on the bottom.
Somebody poisoned the water hole.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what happened. You are so right. No haste, Erica. Don't do it. So she could pay 6, and we could find out where the weight room is. When you unlock this door, Manifest Dread, put 3+1/+1 counters on it. By the way, if you get that joke, you're amazing. Please let me know, because that is an old joke. Shut up, Tommy. Don't give her the weight room thing. You know where the weight room is? I'll check it out if you don't. All right. Thanks. Oh my god. Alright, Tamio. Spells and abilities we control can't cause her to discard or sack. Okay. Then reveal the top 4 cards of her library. Put all cards with the chosen name from among them into her hand, and the rest into the graveyard. She chose Assassin's Trophy and did not find it, and got rid of Nashi, Lily, King Narfi's Betrayal, Narf, and an Eat to Extinction. Sorry, I haven't been able to do that in a while.
God.
What? Solemn Simulacrum. That's cool art. Okay. We drew Submerged Boneyard. 8 cards in her graveyard. Look at that.
Lucian goes, did you just narf?
Mm-hmm. Narf. Yeah. Because there was King Narfi's Betrayal. So I narfed. Doomblade on the Solemn. She draws a card and then we kill Tamio. Seems good, right? Resolves. Go to combat. Attack. Tamio for 6, which is exactly what she has left. And down goes Tamio. JC boy over here. I guess we just do this and submit 0 so that he gets a +1. We end our turn. So we have 3 mana up for Didn't Say Please, if we want it.
Lucian says, well, I guess we'll do the same thing we do every night. Try to take over the world.
I'm going to do it with like a little more oomph than that.
No. That's as much oomph as you're getting.
I narfed. You can't oomph.
No.
Nashi. Wait, what is this? Oh, if I pay 2, she draws a card. Secretly choose a card in your graveyard, conjure a duplicate of it into your hand. I'm going to counter that. She can replay it again, but I'm going to counter it, and she mills 3, which means she has more cards to choose from, I guess, which is pretty funny. But, yeah. Liliana, Waker of the Dead instead.
Ah.
Each player discards a card each opponent who can't loses 3 life. Oh, she did the -X, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. That works. That works quite well. Does she have 20 cards in her graveyard? Not even close. I will destroy a creature or planeswalker, please and thank you. And then I will plus up Jace to target 0. And pass.
What?
That's funny.
Lucian says I just narfed You Can't Oomph. Best thing I've heard in a while.
Thank you. It just came to me, you know?
Battle says Fezzik. I'm on the Brute Squad, the man in black. You are the Brute Squad.
What is that from? I am not familiar, but I'd like to be. Sounds cool. All right, so Nashi is going to give Erica a free card into her hand from her graveyard, and she has 14 to choose from. And then he has Ward 2, so we wouldn't be able to actually use Baleful Mastery on him. But that's fine.
Battle says it's Princess Bride.
Oh.
I've seen that movie once.
Me too.
And it was fine.
Oh.
I didn't actually like it that much. Like, I didn't dislike it either, but I was shown it by somebody who was obsessed with it and thought it was the greatest thing on the planet. And I was just waiting for it to get that good. And it never did.
Jesus. 3, but then there's 4. So yeah, I can do this.
Lucian says Andre the Giant as Fezzik.
Oh, is that who Andre's character was? That was his name? That's awesome. Andre the Giant is awesome, of course. 3. I guess I just keep plussing them up. Target up to 1, I'll choose 0, so I don't have to pay for it. And then during her turn, I can get rid of this, I guess. End the turn. So basically what Solemn has Flash. Okay, so that's what she duplicated from her graveyard. That's good to know. But also, it means that we can get rid of Nashi if we want, again. Although, of course, it just means that she could replay it, so maybe we just wait till like the end of the turn or something, or after it attacks Jace. Because it's 4 normally, which means it would cost 8 now, because we already got rid of it once. And as if you recall, when you get rid of a commander, to replay it, you can, because you're putting it in the command zone, but it costs 2 more. Each time, for each time that it has been brought back to the command zone.
Sure.
So, theoretically, if you played a card that said, like, bounce target creature to its owner's hand, and you bounced your commander, and you chose to keep it in your hand, you could then just cast it for its regular mana cost. It only costs that much from your graveyard. Or, sorry, from your command zone. Why did I say graveyard? From your command zone. Alright, so, we do this.
See, Holland says second best acting by a wrestler, in my opinion.
Oh, what's the first? No counterspell. Beautiful. Jace takes 2 down to 4. You got it, buddy. See, so now Nashi costs 8, which she does have, notably. So she can do this again and copy, like, conjure another copy of a card in her graveyard into her hand, if she wants. It would leave her with 4 mana only. Command the Dread Horde. Choose any number of target creature and/or planeswalker cards in graveyards. It deals damage to her equal to the total mana value of those cards. Put them onto the battlefield under your control, and she chose both Lilies and took 7 damage.
Ooh.
Lily of the Veil and Lily Waker of the Dead. We each discard a card. I don't have anything, so she discards Blex, Vexing Pest. It's a pest.
I'm vexed that she discarded a pest.
It may be so that she can conjure a duplicate of it. She's got a lot of things that like benefit her from having stuff in her graveyard. So
Good.
Good. Uro is back for real this time. She gains 3. She draws a card. She puts a land from her hand onto the battlefield. Very good. We drew Sink into Stupor, Return a spell or a non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Okay. Well, we can... How many cards does she have left? A lot. 63. Jesus Christ. When a player is 20 or more, you draw 3 cards. Let's try it. -2. She mills 3. Oh, right. We don't draw 3, but it's fine. She mills 3. I miscounted. Or looked at the wrong thing. But we drew a card. She mills 2. Good. I could play the land, but I could also not play the land. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I can hold the land for now. John Irenicus. Okay. And pass. So basically, John is a good blocker for the Solemn, and then Sink into Stupor can bounce Uro.
Battle says yes. C. Holland says Roddy Piper, they live.
Oh, okay, cool.
And Lucian says was only when Princess Bride was mentioned that I could hear Andre's voice in that scene. LOL.
Gotcha. All right, I drew a card, so she milled 2 more. Blood Money, the Mythic. I will pass to the end of my turn, so she can take hers. She draws a card. Okay, well, we have options. She's at 55 cards left in her library, which is still a lot, but we're still at 25. Game's not over either way.
Does she see that we turned out our light?
No. Because to her, even if she's on this board, it's facing this way for her as well. So if you see, like, we don't have a light on that side.
She has a light.
Correct.
And we have screens.
Correct. The question is, I don't know if she sees when we, like, click on Jace and he does this.
Oh.
Because, like, for us, like, for her, he would be over here.
Yeah.
Right? But...
Well, click on him and we'll ask her if she saw it.
Okay.
I didn't realize his head spun around.
Yeah, me neither. I hadn't seen that one before.
Maybe they updated him to have more movements.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
He is the best companion.
Battle says, my bad. It was not the Man in Black. It was Miracle Max. Billy Crystal. Marcus says, I wonder who the other friend online friend is.
Oh, shit. That's 6 mana. Return all non-land permanents target player controls to its owner's hand. So basically this would go back to our hand, and this would go to our command zone.
I have no idea what Marcus is saying. C. Holland.
This down here. There's 3 people.
Oh, wow. C. Holland says, Dwayne's okay. Just feel he's playing himself in films.
Fair. Okay.
Okay.
So basically I stopped this from happening this turn, but literally only this turn, so... I don't know, man.
What's the one... There are multiple movies with him and Kevin Hart, but what's the, like, really good one? The funny,
Central
funny
Intelligence.
One. Yeah, you should see that one. See Holland.
It was we were dying laughing when we
so
saw
funny.
That. It was like us and 2 friends, right? I think.
I don't know.
We saw it with at least one friend from our bridal party, the bowler. And then the other was my best man. I think the 4 of us went together.
Okay. It was so funny.
Damn it.
Central Intelligence, he said.
Yes, Central Intelligence, yeah. It was very good.
Seen it, LOL.
It's funny, man. I really liked it.
The Rock wasn't The Rock in that film.
Erica, you're making me discard a card. You know it's a hand land. Each player discards a card. She got rid of River's Rebuke. You're damn right. Amazing. Erica made us get rid of a hand land, baby. All right. Exile target creature with mana value 3 or greater. I wonder which one I'm going to choose. All right. I only have 5 mana left, so please mill 10 cards, Erica. Okay. She's down to 41 cards in her library. We got a long way to go, man. We got a long way to go. But Jace is gone right when she has over 20 cards in her graveyard. So that's something. John will cost 6, but I mean, if we draw anything like a land or anything next turn, we can just play him out without worry. But otherwise, depending on what we draw, we could play that. All right, so now she's got the Weight Room. She manifests Dread and puts 3 counters on it. So it is a 5/5 Manifest Dread creature.
Nice.
Yeah. And then at any time, if it is a creature under there, because, right, it could be anything. It could be a land, whatever was on top. If it's a creature under there, at any time, she can pay its mana cost and flip it face up, and it will still have 3+1/+1 counters on it. Okay, so she made each player discard a card, but there was nothing to do. Each player discards a card, and each opponent who can't loses 3 life. We're at 12. I don't think we win this one either. Hey, look, a land. She mills 2. We play John. Combat. End the turn. Draw a card. Hey, it's a land. She mills 2.
Lucian says, "Oh, Miracle Max, the old guy. Think I heard the entire scene was improved."
Enters tapped unless 2 or fewer. Okay. Tapped unless a player has 13 or less life. I sure do. Each player discards a card. Erica, you know I drew 2 land in a row. Don't even. Look, she didn't. She discarded an actual card. And then I discard a card. Erica, you know it's 2 land. Okay? You know it's 2 land.
Yeah,
it's an important part of the game. You know I'm drawing nothing but land.
It's too bad we can't type to her. We didn't get insurance from you, so...
I could say oops, but we'll just talk to her when she beats us.
Battle says, "Mostly dead is different from all dead."
True. What does this Nashi do? Whenever he attacks, exile to 1 target legendary or rat card from your graveyard and copy. You may cast the copy. Okay. Vohar, Vidalian Desecrator. She can tap, draw a card, discard a card. If she discarded an instant or a sorcery, each opponent loses 1, she gains 1. 2, tap, sack it, or not tap, but 2, sack him. You may cast an instant or a sorcery from your graveyard this turn. If that spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead, only as a sorcery. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, improv. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, what did they, like, do a reboot or something?
Tameo for 1 blue mana, huh? Okay, well, I will block the... oh, I literally can't. It's got Menace. Great. She draws a card, I guess. All right, well, you know, thin out that library, I suppose.
Yep, I mean, we're so close to milling her out that
Nope.
Definitely that is what we need to have happen.
Nope. We sure aren't. She says.
Yep. I know.
I know you know. 33 cards left. That's basically a limited... That's a limited deck after you've drawn your opening hand. So... Deadly Brew.
We gained 2 life.
What happened to Tameo? Does she come back at the end on the end step? When you draw your 3rd card in a turn, exile her, return to the battlefield transformed under her owner's control. Oh, but she was the token or something, so she just went away forever?
Oh, wait, no, we lost a life. We were at 4.
We also drew a swamp, because of course we did.
Yep.
She said, oops. Sorry. She knows I don't know what cards do either, so. I draw a card, she mills 2. Ooh! Erebos' Intervention, eh? That's fun. Oh, and I gain X life, too. Oh, God, that's so good. Okay, well, she's got 1 card in hand. Oh, she transformed it. Acolyte of Affliction. Mill 2, nice. This will cost 2 more. But I want to give... I can give -6/-6. Good. 5, 6. Kill this, gain 6. Auto pay with everything. I'm at 9. Damn it. We're at 1. But, move my commander, yes. But, if she does the discard and then the discard, we lose. So discard. What a surprise! It's a land! And discard, we lose 3, and now we are dead.
Discard this card?
Yeah. Discard the only card.
Yeah.
Copies Tameo. Very nice. Brava.
Thank you, Espeon Sun.
Very nice.
See, Helen said, also didn't get the hate for Black Adam. I didn't think it was that bad. I've seen way worse. Cough, Catwoman, cough. Which is a shame, because Hallie can act.
Agreed. On all counts, really. I didn't hate Black Adam either. But I know that a lot of people seemed really happy to see him fail so much. But I think it's because they took it as him being like really egotistic about it. Because he was like, well, I'm going to be Black Adam and I'm going to make sure that the whole movie is like up to my standards or whatever. And like it took forever to get made. And then it was fine,
Yeah.
And so people were like, all right, and then his movie didn't do well. And so then he went back to the Fast and the Furious franchise, even though he like openly badmouthed Vin Diesel and said that he would like basically never be coming back because he felt like Vin Diesel was very unprofessional. And yet then the next thing you know, he's going to be in the next movie and everybody's like, oh, I guess Black Adam failed. So now Rock needs a paycheck. And it's like, okay, whatever. Like, Erica, if you're back, incredible games, thank you. I'm going to open some packs to make myself feel better. That was really, really good. We got 2 mythics. Toby, Beastie Befriender, Chainsaw, Valgavoth's Lair. Look at that.
Yeah.
Looks really gross. It's got teeth that whole way. Undead Sprinter. What a good card. Does anybody remember the streamer event where we had 3 of these?
It was really good.
It was real dumb is what it was. Demonic Council. That's right. And Victor, Valgavoth's Seneschal. So we have Valgavoth's Lair, Victor, Valgavoth's Seneschal, and so... Damn it. It's a mythic one. Son of a bitch. Arena, come on. It would have been perfect. Is it this one then? Nope. Of course not. But it's Overlord of the Flood Pits. Not a bad card. I'll take it.
All right.
Right?
I guess.
But look.
Yeah.
It's your weird friend. We have any firsts? No firsts. We got a lot of cards from this set.
No firsts?
Nope.
Wow.
Not even in the rares and mythics.
Okay.
Although to be fair, rares and mythic.
Yeah.
Okay, let's open these last 4. New set comes out in between, comes out tomorrow. But new set comes out in between this week and next week. So next week we will be playing Ether Drift.
Truffle Snout.
Eager Truffle Snout.
Yeah. He wants those truffles.
That's right. He's got a bunch in his little side saddle things there.
Yeah.
No firsts here either. Yeah, these refutes are nuts. I love that art so much.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, look, a spider, Amy.
Yeah.
And it's wrapping up a bird.
Yeah.
Like a big bird.
It looks like a Pokemon.
Yeah, it does. It's right next to Broken Wings, too.
Yeah.
Amy really hates birds, everybody. Really hates them. If you're unaware of what we're talking about, check the links in the description down below for our Video Games for All channel. But also, we have another channel down there.
Gluten-free for all.
And you should check that one out as well. And by the way, if you're enjoying the things that we're doing here on this channel and or on those channels, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell, and you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out. Elenda, Saint of Dusk. Hell yeah.
Cool.
What a good creature she is. Lunar Insight. Gorgeous. It looks like Ponder to me, right? Hand reaching out. There's 5 Earths instead of 3, or moons instead of 3, but still. Slag Storm, and Runescarred Demon.
Whoa.
Okay, we saw this in Cube. We could have picked this in Cube. Look at this manland.
Ah.
Okay, we did it. We did not complete our other 2 dailies, but we did get this one. So
Okay.
that's something. That, folks, is going to be the end of this particular stream. If you did not see, like I said, we did a lot of content around Aether Drift last week. There is 2 cases of product that we opened. 1 case of play boosters, 1 case of collector boosters. There were value cards opened in that video, I'm telling you. $300 card, 250 plus card, or 200 plus card. Like, there was some good stuff in there. If you have the time, I encourage you to go check it out.
Yes.
But like I said, that fun video with Greg, that one's 3 minutes of your time. I encourage you to check it out. And then if you want to see me open 3 different pre-release kits, that video came out on Friday night as well, or Saturday morning, depending on what time it was when it actually went live. I don't recall. But you can check that one out as well. And then we did have our 10-hour stream that is also on the channel. You can check the live tab for the streamer event for Aether Drift, which was sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. I didn't say that before, and I should. 1, because we appreciate it, but 2, because I legally, I think I sort of have to.
Yes.
It literally says it all over the video, but I'll say it here just to be safe. The SEC, you can't get blood from a stone. But regardless, I'd really rather they not. I'm trying to do my best here and do the right thing. So, just so you are all aware, we will be back next week, next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel. As I said, we will be playing Aether Drift then as well. Draft and or sealed, whatever we're feeling at the time is what we will be playing. So hopefully you will all be there to join us. But between now and then, we are live one more time. And that is this Friday. We're back to Fridays again. And by Fridays, I mean, like, we took 1 week where it was different because we went to pre-release. Anyway, regularly scheduled stream this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, over on Video Games for All. Like I said, link down below. And we will be jumping into Super Mario Brothers 3. Amy has now seen 1 and 2 of Super Mario Brothers. Enjoyed them both.
Yes.
And now we'll see 3. It seems like a lot of people were very interested in us getting to 3. So I'm very excited for what all of you think and to hear Amy's reaction, as always, positive or negative. Okay. Whatever it happens to be, we let Amy speak her mind here. That's the goal. And so I look forward to your opinions no matter what they are.
Yeah, okay. Awesome. Lucian says, I don't know, didn't like her in John Wick 2, 3, whichever.
Meaning Halle Berry.
Yes. 3 Parabellum. Correct. Is what C. Holland says.
Yep.
Thanks for the stream. You're welcome, C. Holland.
Thank you
for being here.
That's right.
And Lucian says, Mario.
That's right. And that will be, like I said, that'll be this Friday, also at 8 p.m. Eastern. All of our streams that are not streamer event streams are at 8 p.m. Eastern. We have Monday on this channel, Friday on Video Games for All. We would love to see you there. Thank you so much for being here tonight. If you are only here for Magic, like I said, no worries whatsoever. Hopefully we'll see you next week. And we had that content up for you. We're working on getting more stuff out, but we're working on some Video Games for All stuff right now.
Yeah.
So we will see. I have 2 kits back there that eventually I will open. I think those 3 are the ones that are actually open already. I got them in my backpack over there, the sealed kits. So I do have 2 more kits. There will not be codes to give away, but those videos are still fun. I try my best to make it an experience. Hopefully you all enjoyed.
Lucian says, oh my god, some oomph.
That's right.
Exactly. I did give a little bit of oomph. So. That's
the last, push because we're getting ready to go.
Yep. I'm excited because we're leaving.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
So yeah, by the way, Amy, speaking of things that we're excited about, I really enjoyed the stream tonight. I'm sure you did as well.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for being here. And in fact, to properly thank all those amazing people, Amy, you have some work to do.
Yes, I do. Lucian, thank you very much for being here. We really appreciate it.
For sure.
That's it. C. Holland, thank you very much for being here. I know it's late.
Oh, and it's late for Lucian as well,
Oh,
as
it's
Lucian
late for
mentioned.
Lucian,
That's
too.
right.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
thank you both. That's
we
incredible.
just learned that he lives in Siberia.
Jesus.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's the one place where it's colder than it is here, I guess.
Fuck. Battle, thank you so much for being here. It's so nice that we're seeing so much of you recently.
Yeah,
I really
absolutely.
appreciate that.
Always a pleasure to have you.
Yeah. Marcus, thank you so much for being here. You always are, and it means a lot.
Absolutely.
Erica, thank you so much for being here and playing us in Brawl tonight.
That's
How
right.
awesome was that?
Yes, and it just means I think if I'm reading it correctly, I believe Marcus was insinuating that he was one of the friends here as well. And so, Marcus, if you were waiting to play us in Brawl, I do apologize. Please remind me in the coming weeks. We will happily play you. We owe you a game, and that is not a problem whatsoever. Just don't let me forget. That's all. And
Char, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully everything went well. I know you said you'd be right back and you never came back, so I hope everything's fine.
well, she said she'd try.
Yeah, okay. And Eric, thank you so much for popping in here tonight. We really appreciate that as well.
Great
We
to
love
have you.
ya.
Hopefully, we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. And you're always excited to start and end of streams. LOL, not so much in between.
Well, it depends on what's going on too. I mean, like if there's like bombing moments in a draft or whatever, like she'll wake up for that.
I'm not a Magic player. I'm married to one, so and I also have complex PTSD. So I'm just my affect is very flat. I apologize. That's just the nature of it, unfortunately. I did mention before I'm in the UK. LOL. Yes. Yep. Yeah. C. Holland says, same LOL. Hello from sunny Midlands.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So yeah, we're all the way over here in New York. Y'all are in the UK. And then we've got Marcus a little bit further south. Battle, I don't remember where you are from specifically. And if you are not comfortable mentioning, that's always fine. Usually like at least a state, broadly. But
Battle says, no problem.
Okay. And Erica, I believe, is in Wisconsin. Marcus in Maryland, if I recall correctly. So, like I said, very broadly.
North Dakota.
There you go.
Okay.
See? So, I mean, still, like, if my geography is correct, we're still all, like, generally eastern half of the U.S.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So we're all, like...
Blake's not here, so...
That's true. Blake is not here. Yeah, that's right. Blake shows up on Fridays, not Mondays. So, yeah. That's right. Blake is West Coast. Yeah. So, I mean... Oh, and who was Blake talking to that was also West Coast? Was that... Oh, no. I'm not going to remember the name. No, why did I do this to myself? Oh, no. Anyway, there's somebody else that Blake was talking to who was also from the West Coast. They did the West Coast, Best Coast thing. And it was
yeah.
Mm-hmm, But anyway, so for all of you folks who were out there who were watching us tonight that you did not hear your name mentioned, it's only because we didn't see it in chat. Literally the only reason why. We do really still appreciate you choosing to spend some time with us. Thank you so very much for spending time with us, however you choose to. If in the future you'd like that shout out, pop in a chat, say, hey, you'll get that shout out here at the end. Yeah. But if you're not able to do so, you're not comfortable doing so, no worries whatsoever. Here is our blanket thank you here at the end for joining us. We really, really appreciate it.
Lucian says, all hail the New York Giants. Wow. Sideways crying laughing.
Wow.
Yeah, we're not sports people, Lucian.
Nope. So nope. That's why
doesn't matter to us.
We'll do wrestling talk all day long, but otherwise sports beyond that, we drove home during the Super Bowl last night.
Yeah.
We did not watch it. I genuinely don't know who won. Don't care to know. Like, you're welcome to say, but we're going to just end the stream. So it kind of doesn't matter. Like, it just does not matter. It just doesn't.
Madagascar quote.
Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, there you go.
That was a good movie.
I have been in the stadium where the New York Giants play. It was to go to WrestleMania.
I was just going to make a joke that Halle Berry was good in that movie.
Oh, there you go.
But she wasn't in that.
So yes, we will be back on Friday for Super Mario Bros. 3. Hopefully you will all be there to join us, like I said. But otherwise, next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And between now and the next time that we see you, whenever that happens to be, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I've been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.